All in the middle. Ooh. All in the middle. Can you make me say ooh? I don't need no Louis Vuitton, no Jimmy Choos. No, no. Queen me and make them girls over there look like fools. Got my own bread, got my own crib, and I got.
Hey champions, what is up? It's your girl Champ, and I am back with another Champtastic Champ review.
When I act cute, I'll put him in check real quick. So don't act shocked when you say that, I could own it. When I own it.
Today I am reviewing the Mercedes-Benz G-Wagen 4x4 squared. Take a look. Now this 4x4 squared is actually a 2017, and that's because Mercedes-Benz stopped making them 2 years after they put it out. This truck is actually stock, meaning this is the way that it comes from Mercedes-Benz. It is built up this way, comes as is. A couple things that I really like about it that stand out to me are the carbon fiber flares on each side, which actually are halfway painted. Those look nice, definitely give it a more bulky look. And then also the carbon fiber up at the top where it has 5 amber lights. That's different from the regular G-Wagen as well. Clearly, this truck is huge. Huge. It has a ground clearance of 18 inches, and also something that I particularly love because it helps me get in and out of the car. It has these nice running boards over here. Definitely gives me a step up. As you can see, these running boards come in handy because just getting inside of this car is absolutely huge. It's like a big step up. Speaking of huge, so are these tires. Standing next to them, these tires are huge. They're literally up to my belly button, which is insane, but they're perfect for off-roading. Nice and tough. As you can see, we've got the tire stickers on here that say Big Stepper. The owner of this truck named it Big Stepper / Slime Squash because of the electric beam green color, which is very unique. Now, for all of those who think this is just a regular G-Wagen, let me tell you, it's not. This truck in this color is extremely rare. It is one of 25 in the electric green beam color in North America, all of North America. 1 in 25, and it is also 1 in 300 for all of the 4x4s in North America.
Got my own bread, got my own crib, and I got my own whip. Got my own.
Now for a fun Champ fact, the 4x4 is actually called the G500 in other parts of the world, but in North America, it's called the G550. Why? I don't know. Anyways, let's take a look at the rest of the car. Once again, shout out to these running boards. Perfect for somebody short like me. How else are we gonna get into the car? We've got this metal bar below, which is actually a North American regulation rule. I don't know, but in North America, it is required to have this bar.
I think you got some.
It also has the reverse camera up at the top versus having it at the bottom.
Got my own bread, got my own crib, and I got.
Now the true test for most women and the Champ is, does the car, SUV, truck, whatever we're driving, have room for our to-go bag? Let's take a look at the trunk and see if it does. Now also in the trunk, if you need to lock anything in, you got this little safety box right here. Perfect, you know what I'm saying? Your girl, well, I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna lock in my car, just know something's locked in my car. All right, moving on. Let me point out a couple more things that are really unique about this 4x4. the 4x4 was actually made after the 6x6. Yes, Mercedes made a 6x6. What they actually did different from the 6x6 was they chopped off one axle and transferred over dual shocks in every corner, as well as portal axles. This thing looks absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to drive it. Okay, wait, I'll tell you guys a little secret. I already drove it because I drove it from Malibu to here. Malibu is where the owner lives. We are in the Valley, North Hollywood area now, but I can't wait to drive it again because the first time I drove it, I had a blast. Let's go inside. Another cool thing is they have the exhaust on each side. I think that's really dope to see the exhaust on the side of a vehicle instead of behind.
Got my own drink, got my own smoke, go ahead and roll it.
All right, champions, time for my famous question. Do I look good inside of the Mercedes-Benz G-Wagen 4x4? Should I get one? Well, I mean, technically I can drive this car whenever I want, but should I get my own so that me and my boo can be out here twinning on the road? Comment below and let me know. Okay, so first things first, being inside of this truck is absolutely crazy. I love it. I'm looking at my camera right now. I'm loving the way that I look. You guys know that I love big SUVs, but this is a truck, but it's kind of like an SUV. Y'all know I like it. I love being up high. I don't know if it's little woman syndrome. I don't know what it is. For those new viewers, please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Everyone that's new, just so that you guys know, I'm only 4'10", so most cars look pretty big on me, but this one actually is huge. I feel like I'm up higher than the TRX, and I feel way more like a boss. You guys, I already drove this here. I told you guys that earlier, and it was amazing. Everyone was stopping and looking. I'm gonna even take it on the road so you guys can see it. This is an amazing truck. But anyways, like I was saying, this truck has 416 horsepower and 450 pounds-feet of torque. So not as much as I'm used to in my Hellcat, okay? You guys know I like the torque, and on my channel we call the torque the get-up. The get-up is basically measured in the snap back of the head, okay? That's really how I measure it. If your car don't make you snap back, but the thing about this car is it actually does. It actually got up pretty speedy, so I can't wait to show you guys. I love it. I mean, this is a great car for off-roading. Maybe someday I can, you know, convince the owner to let me take it off-roading. You can, it's crazy because it's up so high that you can actually go like wade through 1 meter of water, which is like the stats for off-roading are all around better in this truck than the Hummer H1. So it's killing the Hummer H1. Sorry to say, I really gotta convince him to let me take this off-roading. I think it would be dope. But let's go ahead and get it started. First, let's talk about a few things. I love how sleek it looks in here. Now, one thing about all G-Wagons, I feel like the inside of these cars could be a little bit, you know, we're paying for luxury. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we need, you know, better lighting in here, all kinds of stuff. But overall, this has a nice, sleek look. As if you can see close, I don't know if this is suede. I don't know what this is. I forgot what it's called. But nice seat. I love the stitching, the black stitching inside the seat. I love the black on black. That's one thing I do like. I love the stitching here. I love all of this stuff. We got all the good controls. Love the stitching on the back. I love how it says 4x4 here, just in case, you know, I'm taking that famous Insta picture and you always get the whatever car you're driving right there. I love it. This is a great car. Everything looks nice and sleek, easy to adjust. Sometimes with bigger cars, for someone small like me, it's hard to adjust these mirrors to where I can actually still see, but this one was easy AF. I love it. Let's take it for a ride. Super easy to put in drive. To put in drive, you just pull it back to drive. To put it back in park, park. Super easy. Now let's hit it. Okay guys, so far the first thing that I noticed when driving this car was it's very wobbly, or so I thought. Now of course this SUV truck is up super high, so you're gonna wobble a little bit regardless, but it was like overly wobbly, and that is because I was actually driving it in comfort mode versus sport mode. And once you put it in sport mode, the turns are a lot easier. Now if you're from California, you know that coming from Malibu to the valley, like that's, if you're going across that hill, there's a lot of turns, wobbles, and it was scary as hell. But then I put it in sport mode, and it made it so much easier to turn. It's a much smoother ride. Mike, you would agree too, don't you think? Shout out to Mike, you guys, our cameraman. What's your IG, Mike?
Mike_Ricardo.
Add him on Instagram. Book him if you're serious, okay? Because he is top level. Anyways, Mike, don't you think it drives smoother in sport mode?
Way smoother.
Yeah, we were like, why is it topsy-turvy so much? Well, that's because. So, you know, this is meant for off-roading, sport mode. That's how you gotta have it, so. Ooh, I love this car. I love how it gets up. The thing is, like, I'm used to my Hellcat. It's loud, it's got a muffler delete, all that stuff. This one's a little bit quieter, but I like it because I feel like when I'm in this car, I'm not necessarily about the need for speed. Really, come on, if you're going for a 4x4, you want the attention, okay? These things are big attention grabbers. I mean, everyone looks. One thing that I hate is the auto start. Like, whenever I'm stopped like this, look how silent this sounds. Literally sounds like the car is off, but it's not. It's just saving gas, which is good, but it still scares me sometimes, okay? Because my Hellcat does not do that.
Queen me and make them girls over there look like fools.
All right, y'all, so another fun fact. This color with the electric beam green is actually a $24,000 optional. So the owner of this car paid $250K. That was the price of this car. So anybody out there saying that this is a normal G-Wagon, check your facts, learn your car facts, and realize how amazing this truck actually is. I like it. People are looking. It's cool. Like, you're definitely looking over every car. I have never, even in the TRX, I didn't see that many roofs of other cars. I am literally seeing the full roofs of large trucks. It's insane. I absolutely love it. And it actually gets up pretty quick. And check out these brakes. Not bad at all either. Okay? You ain't like that, did you, Mike? I be driving my cameraman crazy. Shout out to them for sticking with me. Also, to follow them, their YouTube and Instagram link is in the description. Okay? Also, the owner of this car, mr.Organik, the link to his YouTube and Instagram are in the description. Go check it out because he owns a bunch of really amazing cars. Shout out to him. Thank you for letting me drive it. You should definitely let me go take this out for a girls' night. I want to take this out for a girls' day. Me and my girls need to go to the beach. Like, this would just be such a fun car to be out with everybody in, I think. Can you see me in this car, Mike?
I can.
For real? It's super cute. I love it. Now that I know that it drives in sport mode, see how it actually has that little get up? But the thing about this car is you really got to press on the gas. Like, this is not the car, like, if you're at a full stop and you're not pressing on the gas at all, it ain't gonna move. You know how some cars are kind of inch forward? Not this one. You got to really press on that shit. Probably because it's so heavy. Another cool thing about this car is it does not have the spare tire. It doesn't have that spare tire. And that's probably because if it did, the spare tire would literally take up the entire back of the car. Like, where are you gonna put it? It's freaking huge. And speaking of brakes, it's a good thing they work so well because I almost missed that stop sign. This truck does not have inboard brakes. The brakes are in the wheel well still. For it not to have as much torque as my car, it still gets up really fast. I like it. Like, show them, Mike. Show them the road. You can get up pretty fast in this car. So it does have 7-speed transmissions. Easy lever right here to use that. Like I said, off-roading in this car would be great. I would love to do it. Might be scared to do it alone, so my boyfriend's gonna have to come with me, but this is a great car. It's cool. This truck has the champ stamp of approval, guys. Comment below if you guys think I should get one. I gotta go back to Malibu. Might gotta go home and hopefully start editing. Let's take it back. We've got one more thing to test, and that is, of course, the backup camera. Let's go ahead and test this now. You gotta be kind of careful with this car. If it wasn't for the side mirrors, like the side mirrors let you know because of that extra carbon fiber on the sides, but you don't realize how wide this car is. Those carbon fiber panels, they actually make it a lot wider. So shout out to the mirrors for making it able for me to see that. Otherwise, on certain turns, I don't know if I would make it. Now let's check out this backup camera. Oh, away from that. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see, dang, all these trees are in the way. I'm driving a really tall car. Just realized that. Now let's see if I can get next to this car. The backup camera will tell me. Now remember guys, the backup camera is on top of the car. I like this backup camera. I feel like it. Oops. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. That's perfect. So it shows you where how the wheels are turned, and it also shows you how the actual car would be parked. Turn my wheels straight again. There we go. So yes, like I said, so far I love this truck. Stay tuned because I got another vlog of me heading back to Malibu and some other things. But yeah, you guys, this truck has a champ stamp of approval. This is like a monster truck, guys. Comment below, have you guys ever drove one? Would you ever drive one? Would you ever get one? And do you think I should get one? Thanks for watching, champions. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.
All in the middle. Ooh. All in the middle. Can you make me say, ooh? I don't need no Louis Vuitton, no Jimmy Choos. No, no. Queen me and make them girls over there look like fools. Got my own bread, got my own crib, and I got my own whip.